This ain't Quality Stocks. Today's Wednesday, December 15th, 2010. Today we're going to take a look at Joe's Jeans. This is a NASDAQ Capital Market stock trading under ticker JOEZ. We happened to take a look at this about a month or so ago, right around in here when it fell through the nice support level. Our comments were it looked like it might come right back up and want to test that support level again, which would now be resistance. That's exactly what it did. It came back up, challenged that resistance level, bounced right off the 50-day, came back down, but it's holding that support level again, right in that area of $1.56. So I want to take a look at these lower indicators and see if there's any chance this might make a better move. We're seeing that both the histogram and the MACD are trending back towards zero at this point. I want to see that move continue to break through this downtrend that's going on throughout that same period in the MACD. But again, recently over this last month, this double bottom has put together a nice uptrend in the MACD and the PPO. ADX is kind of in that reversal position we look for with the negative DI on top of the positive DI. Very conducive for a reversal. We've got the 7 MFI pushing above 50 now, and the 14 catching back up from these downtrending days and starting to turn north. 21 in another few days it will catch up as well and start to make its move north. So they're not in a bad position right there for a reversal to happen. This accumulation distribution is a little bit of a concern. Pretty solid downtrend it's been in for quite a while, but trying to establish a baseline down through here. So I want to look and see if this bottom level is going to hold. I don't want to see it make a new lower low. I'd like to see it try and push higher and try and establish some higher highs at this point. Shaking money flow shows that some buying pressure is coming back in relative to selling pressure over this last month. So that's a positive sign. We're also seeing the CCI holding over negative 100 as well as the full stow pushing above 20, which is often the sign of any momentum starting to come into the stock, kind of like it did back here on the bottom last time it bottomed out. Made a nice move off of it. You'd like to see it hold 50 if it was going to maintain a bullish chart. Of course it couldn't, came back down to that same level. Seeing a pretty similar setup as the last time it put together a nice bounce. Only we're seeing some things like the tricks in the MACD and such solid long-term indicators starting to put some uptrends together. Looks like we're getting a bullish cross in the tricks. So we're going to look for this to oscillate and channel and try and head back towards zero and put together a nice bullish look to the tricks. See this 14 and 21, this red and gold lines for the RSI, kind of is channeling sideways. Looks like they're getting ready to curl and turn back down. We want to pay attention to that. Of course, the 7 breaking through 50 is important, but getting these 14 and 21, both of them through 50, is even more important for the RSI to show some real strength coming into this chart. I look for a couple different things. One, I want to see this $1.56 unequivocally hold. I don't want to see it dip below it. I don't even want to see it really do a shadow like it did and pull back up on this doji. Because of the way things are established right now, I just want to make sure that it holds that. If it can't even hold $1.60, my eyes will be widening a little bit as to what it's going to do if it touches $1.56. But in the meantime, it's in a pretty good position. I'm also going to be looking for this downtrend to fall. This can make a move, push its way above the 20-day moving average, which is the initial start that I'll look for. Break that trend line. If this is indeed going to make a nice double bottom, it's going to have to break through that 50-day this time. See, it bumped its head on it, came right back down back in November. This time I'd like to see it try and break through it. That'll give a better indication that Joe's Jeans has found a true bottom. It's possibly going to start trying to channel back to the north side. Going to look for that resistance to come right back into play right there around that $1.80. And if it can break through that, move through that 50-day, I'm certainly going to look for it to try and take out that top at $1.88. Volume's kind of trickling off a little bit, 294,000 shares traded. That's still enough liquidity. If this is going to make a move, it can push through this 20-day probably without too much of a volume increase, and perhaps even this trend line since it's been close proximity to it. But if it's going to blow through that 50-day, it's going to need to see a solid volume surge to move above a strong moving average resistance such as that. And of course, any breakout through this resistance level around $1.80 and certainly $1.88, the more volume that accompanies that, the stronger the move can possibly be. So I think it's a chart to keep an eye on to hold this bottom support and see where it goes from there. As always, it's merely my interpretation. This is Andy with Quality Stocks. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.